Okay, student, let's move to the next case from N26. It's a bank without branches. Okay, so this slides shows our learning objective for today. We'll be talking about how digital technology is changing the way we bank. In the past, when people needed to do banking, like opening an account or sending money or checking their balance, they had to visit a physical bank, the branch, and talk to the teller. But today, thanks to digital technology, almost all of that can be done on your phone or laptop. You can easily transfer money instantly. You can check your balance anytime. You can apply for loan online and even use apps that tracks your spending. So, in short, we'll explore how technology makes banking faster, easier, and more personalized, and also what challenge comes with it, like security and privacy. So, by the end of this lesson, you will understand how the digital banking is changing both our daily habits and the banking industry itself. Okay, N26 is a great example of how technology can completely change an industry. It's the digital only bank, meaning it doesn't have any traditional branch. Everything is done through a smartphone app, and customers they can open an account, transfer money, and even post deposit or withdraw cash by scanning a barcode at the partner stores. So this makes banking faster and more convenient because it's all online. M26 saves money on physical locations and invests more in technology and customer service. But there are also challenges such as protecting customers from cyber attacks, ensuring the data security, and building trust since people cannot visit the physical office. And to handle this, N26 uses what is called an artificial intelligence to detect phishing and fraud and has expanded its customer service team. So this case show us how the information system and digital innovation can make banking more efficient, customer friendly, and future focused. Okay, so this is N26, app bank without branch. Okay, now let's talk about N26. So N26, you need to think about like Netflix of your banking or the Spotify for your money. Just like you don't go to Netflix store to get a movie, right? You don't go to a N26 building to do your banking. Okay, it's fully digital bank. It's fully digital bank. Okay, N26 was born on the internet. Unlike your bank, your parents might use, it was not a physical bank first that later added an app. It was an app first, and that's it, its entire identity. There's no physical branch. This is a huge deal. It means there are no tall bank building, no teller window, and no waiting in line. Everything that happens in traditional bank, the branch has been redesigned to happen right on your phone. And all services done through the mobile app. This is the core of their business. Every single thing you need to do, from opening an account, transferring money, and lock your card if it's lost, to getting customer support, everything is done through an app on your smartphone. And your bank literally fits in your pocket. It's available across Europe and will expanding globally. They started in Germany but have successfully expanded to many countries and Europe. They have also launched in the US and are looking at the Brazil. This show that their digital only model is not just a small niche idea. It's a powerful, scalable model that can work for millions of people across the globe. So, in simple terms, the N26 cut out the physical building and put the entire bank directly into your into your hand. And why is N26 so special? Yeah, they have some key features about solving the common frustration we have with the traditional bank. They can open an account in minutes. The old way, you have to go to branch. You fill out tons of paperwork and wait days or even weeks for approval. And 26, the other way. So it's like signing up for a social media account. You do it from your couch with your phone and with your ID. It's designed to be super fast and painless. It manage money, it manage card and transactions via app. So your entire bank is an app on your phone, okay? You can check your balance instantly without needing an ATM. You can send money to a friend in seconds. If you lost your card, you can immediately lock your card with a single tap. Okay. You have total control 24 hours in 7 days without ever talking to anyone. Withdraw on deposit at partner stores using a barcode. This is a really clever solution to a big problem. How do you handle cash without any bank branch? And 26 partners with stores like supermarket or convenience stores. To deposit or withdraw cash, you just open the N26 app and then get the barcode and the cashier scans it at the checkout. The money will comes out of yeah, your account right away. It turns everyday stores into mini on-demand bank teller. Okay. It's a user-friendly and fast experience. This is the overall goal. Everything is designed to be simple, intuitive, and quick. No complicated menus, no confusing paperwork. They've taken the hassle out of banking. So, in a nutshell, we can also say that N26 key features are all about giving you complete control over your money, making everything faster, and fitting banking seamlessly into your digital life. And now let's talk about the technology behind the N26 banking system. First, N26 is built entirely in the cloud, which means all its system and data are stored online instead of in physical servers at the branch. This makes it easier to update, it's easier to scale and operate from anywhere in the world. And second, the bank uses artificial intelligence to protect the customers. The AI will help the system to detect unusual activity. For example, if someone tries to log in to your account from another country, the system can quickly spot that and take actions. It also helped to prevent phishing and fraud, which are common online threats where hackers try to trick people into giving away password or personal information. And finally, N26 constantly improves its app by studying how customers use it. The data collected, like which features are most used most often, or where people face problems, helps the bank makes updates that make the app faster, safer, and easier to use. And how N26 built its business success through smart strategies. First, they focus on the customer convenience. N26 makes banking simple and quick, so customer can open an account, send money, or check their balance anytime through the app. The goal is to make banking feel effortless and accessible. Next one, grow through referrals and partnership. So instead of spending huge amounts on advertising, N26 grows by encouraging existing customers to recommend the app to their friends and by partnering with other companies to reach more people. Next strategy is to emphasize the security and reliability. Because it's an online bank, trust is everything. N26 invests heavily in keeping customer data safe and ensuring that its system runs smoothly without interruptions. And the last one, they operate efficiently with low overhead, means there's no branches. By not having a physical building, N26 saves money on rent and staff. This allows them to operate efficiently and focus more resources on the technology and the customer service. So, overall, the N26 strategy is about making banking easy, safe, and affordable through smart use of technology and partnership. Okay, now let's talk about how N26 built its business. It's the value chain inside. Okay, let's look at these three key areas. The first is the operation. They improve services by listening to customer. The operation is basically how the company runs day to day. For a digital bank, this means constantly updating an app and fixing problems. Okay, so N26 pay close attention to what users say. If customers complain about something being difficult or request a new feature like a better way to track spending, N26 team works to improve it. This makes the app better for everyone and keeps customer happy. And the second, related to sales and marketing, they launch a referral program. This is how the company finds a new customer. So instead of just buying ads, N26 uses a powerful word of mouth strategy. They encourage you to tell your friends about them. If you refer a friend and they sign up, you both get a reward like €10. So it's a win win solution, right? You get a bonus, and N26 get a new customer at a low cost. And then, in terms of technology, they can integrate with wearables and other digital tools. This is about building the product itself. The N26 doesn't just stop at the phone app, they connect their banking service to other devices you use, like the Apple Watch or the Google Pay. This means you can check your balance or pay for things directly from your wrist, making banking even more convenient and integrated into your digital life. So N26 success by listening to users to improve their service, using customers to help with the marketing, and constantly connecting their technology to the latest digital tools. Okay, so let's now talk about the other side of the N26. Being a fully digital Bank is not all smooth sailing. N26 faces some really tough challenge, like facing cyber attacks due to being online only. A traditional bank has a physical vault and security guards. The N26 entire bank is online, so its vault is digital. Because they are a well known online only target, the hackers from all over the world are constantly trying to break in. So it's like their digital walls are under attack 24 hours in 7 days. They must maintain customer trust and data protection. Yeah, if people don't trust that their money and personal information are safe, they will never use the bank. So, as the consequence, a single major security breach or a leak of the customer data could destroy the reputation of the N26 has built. So, they have to spend a huge amount of money and effort on top notch security, like advanced encryption and AI that detect fraud just to keep that trust. The next one, the challenge is to compete with the both traditional and other digital banks. This is a two-front war. Versus the traditional bank, they compete with big established banks that have been around for 100 plus year, more than 100 plus year. These banks have customer trust and can offer services that N26 cannot, like in-person advice. Meanwhile, the other digital banks, they also compete with the other new trendy mobile banks like Revolut or Monzo. This is a race to see who can create the coolest features the fastest. Okay. And yes, N26 has to be the most secure, the most trusted, and the most innovative all at the same time. It's very difficult balancing act. Okay, now let's look at where the N26 was planning to go. These goals show us what success looks like for a growing startup. You know, expected to double its customer base. They plan to grow from 5 million customers to 10 million. For a company like N26, growth is like a race. More customers mean more people using their service, which makes the company more valuable. It proves that their digital only idea is working on a massive scale. And then their next goal is to hire over 600 customer service staff for a better support. They realize that even 100% digital bank needs a real human touch. In their early days, one of the biggest complaints was that it was hard to get help when you had a problem. So, by hiring over 600 support staff, they were directly fixing their biggest weakness. It shows they were listening to feedback and investing in keeping their customers happy. And the last goal is to aim to become profitable, the break even by the end of 2020. Okay, so this case is in 2021 case, okay? Break even is a key business moment when the money coming in from customers finally equals the money going out for expenses. Okay, so after this point, any additional money is pure profit. Okay, and startups can lose money for years while they grow, but eventually they have to prove they can be real, sustainable business, not just a popular app. And this goal was about showing investors and the world that N26 business model could actually make money. So, in summary, we can say that N26 future plan was a three-part receipt. They would like to grow like crazy. They want to fix the weaknesses, and finally, they start to make profit. Okay, let's move on to the summary of this case. Okay, let's wrap up the entire N26 case study and connect it directly to our class. It shows us the power of information system, which is really just a fancy term for the smart use of the technology and data in business. Okay, N26 show how information can improve efficiency. N26 use technology to make banking faster, cheaper, and simpler to run. Yeah, just think about opening an account in 8 minutes instead of days, or handling millions of customers without the cost of building and staffing thousands of physical branches. The technology automates the hard work. And of the second one is to increase customer satisfaction. By making things efficient, they also made the experience much better for you, the user. The features like managing your money 24 hours and 7 days from your phone, instant card locking, and using partner stores for customer for cash deposit are all designed for your convenience. So happy customer is a loyal customer. Okay. And the last one, information system can create a new kind of bank, which is fully digital. Okay. The biggest point, N26 didn't just slightly improve an old model. They use information system to completely reinvent what a bank could be. The proof that the core service of banking, keeping your money safe and helping you spend it, doesn't need a physical building. It just needs a powerful, secure, and user-friendly app. Okay, to conclude, N26 used smart technology not just to do all things better, but to create a totally new and successful type of business for the modern world. All right, everyone, that's all for the case study for this chapter about N26, a bank without branch. And I will see you in the next study case in chapter 4. Okay? Goodbye.